a very brief introduction to the Sanskrit alphabet. I'm not going to try to define the Sanskrit language. We know it's the language of yoga, the language of the Vedas, the language of the Bhagavad Gita, etc. Ancient. Vedas are the oldest that we know here. And the alphabet is very similar for Vedic Sanskrit and the classical Sanskrit. Bhagavad Gita is called classical Sanskrit. Yoga Sutras is called classical Sanskrit. But we're not trying to define, and certainly nobody I know can be sure how old it all is. Depends on whom you ask. That's how old it is. And it is a phonetic system. It's a grid, a phonetic grid, so to speak. Let us start by sound. Sanskrita Varna Mala. Sanskrita Varna Mala. The garland of letters of Sanskrit language. There are svara, independent sounds, vowels, and vyanjana, the modifications of sound added to a vowel, so to speak. And there will be subgroups. Let us begin. A, I, U, U. A, I, U, U. E, I, O, Au, Ah. E, I, O, Au, Ah. R, 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 R. In your dictionary they come after the oo, but who can chant them, put them in the corner? But very vibrant letters, vowels. A, I, U, U. A, I, U, U. E, I, O, Au, Ah. E, I, O, Au, Ah. R, 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 R. Consonants. Sparsha is the first group, 25. Contact sounds. Ka, kha, ga, gha, nga. 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 Cha, cha, ja, ja, ya. 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 Ta, ta, da, da, na. 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 Pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. 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 Yara lava, yara lava. Yara lava, yara lava. Sha, sha, saha. Sha, sha, saha. Sha, sha, saha. Sha, sha, saha. Kshatragyam, kshatragyam. Kshatragyam, kshatragyam. These last three are extra conjuncts. Let us see the first sound. It is an ah. It is the simplest sound you will find when you open your mouth. And how do we even produce an ah? We have to inhale first, then as we exhale, you can feel here, put your hand here lightly on your outside of your larynx. And when you just breathe out, compare that with ah, ah. There is a vibration in your fingertips, I'm sure. And it is because inside the vocal cords are coming together. When air is squeezed through a small space, it vibrates. The molecules are set into high motion. So that stream of sound, as we perceive it, is due to the vibration in the vocal cords. And so ah and ah, these are the first vowels, the easiest. Inhale, exhale, vibrating your vocal cords. Don't make any other change, no effort other than that. Ah. Now we're going to make a change. Watch me. You bring your jaw up. I. I. Smile. And ah becomes E automatically. What about ow? Ow. Ah becomes oo when you bring your lips together. So the old terminology is guttural, palatal, and labial. Labial means with the lips, palatal means in the middle of the mouth, guttural means down there where it starts. Then you can combine, short and long, very important distinction in Sanskrit. Long vowels are supposed to be double the length of short vowels. Ah, 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 ah. Some people say same thing. This short ah can be more open or more muffled depending on position, etc. So long ah always bright and open. I, u. Now we can blend them. I. You get I. Can you say I? Call that a diphthong, a double sound. And I still starts with A and ends with E in your mouth. You can see the movement. I. Try to bring it together like blending two colors with watercolor. More and more blending. I. You get American A, English A, then you get A. If you don't get practice till you get, you can see your face in the mirror also. Wide open. E, squeezed like that. And A between the two. Similar with A plus U. Ooh, ow, ow. Oh. A and O are in between the A and I, and O and ow, respectively. But when you have as in the Om sound, it will not stop till it makes a complete blend. Homogeneous blend of A and U is Om. So Om, when you pronounce Om, you must be feeling still that it is A and U. Both A and U together at the same time, in the same place. So Om. Om is very meaningful. A has its own meaning, U has its own meaning, and has its own meaning. And that which is beyond all three is the fourth that also has its own meaning. And all together they work together to make the universe. So all sounds, the understanding is the Om is the source of everything. That will be the mystical part. Here we are doing the scientific, simple way. I, u, e, I, o, ow. Then we left out r, and r. They're called vowels because they are swara, independent sounds. They don't need the help of any other sound. R. When you feel behind your upper teeth, there is a bulge, the alveolar ridge. Behind that it goes up to the hard palate if you put your tongue there and vibrate it. R. Like in the word Sanskrit or Krishna. Now, we know that different parts of India will pronounce differently, slightly different, especially with the R. Anywhere from Ri to Ru. Should be in the middle, maybe R. Who knows? Short and long. Long is rare. And then you shift that forward to the back of the teeth. L. Mix it with an L sound. L. L. Only one root in the entire language has that sound, so you don't need to worry for your Sanskrit future. The only one that comes a lot is R. rarely long r, more rarely l, and never will you meet the long r in a word, but we honor it, it is there. Those are simple vowels still. Now, and ah. Say we're pronouncing it as an M here, but depending on position in a word, it will be melting into the next letter, next position, like in the word Sanskrit. As you see, we spell it with a special kind of N, not with an M. Sanskrit, although the international system which we're using has an M with a dot above or below. We're using that N because it is closer to N in our North Indian pronunciation. Sanskrit. Sanskrit. But it does affect the whole vowel. Anusvara is the changeable nasal. Nasal is a vast story, so not today. We have 5 class nasals also, and then we have Anusvara, which is a changing thing. Don't worry about it, it can only be step by step. Then is called the Visarga, the release of sound, the breath. After a vowel you get a hard breath. Can be I also, can be O also. So they never come without a vowel with them, right there with them. Whether it's a or like im, 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 aim, im, aum, aim, im, aum, or I, 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 o, au, I, o, au. And very often, this vowel followed by a visarga, that hard breath, will come as an echo after the breath. Either you can say or or especially at the end of a word, of a line. So I, I, oh, au. Options. It's not written anywhere, but it can be. When we have Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Pronunciation is different, but writing and meaning is the same. Shanti is peace. So, one more thing about the nasal. You can put your hand here on top of your skull lightly, and you go and compare Practice till you feel some difference in your palms. There is 99% of people have told me there is more vibration in the skull, and therefore you can feel it with your hand when you have that nasal. Why? Because your lips are closed. The air has to come out from your nose, and it vibrates the inside of your head. There is some bone connection above the sinuses, connecting to the entire skull. And the skull vibrates, and therefore those mantras that have all your bij mantras with the chakras and elsewhere, vibrate more. They have to vibrate more because the skull vibrates, so the brain vibrates, so the rest of your nervous system also vibrates more. This is the practice of mantra chanting also. You will feel that. Getting to the consonants, everything on this chart below here is consonants. The last 3 are conjuncts. You can have any number of conjuncts, so really the last letter is a ha. First is a, last is ha. When you put the 2 together, aha, aham. Aham means I. The pronoun I, or the I am. That's the mystical part of the alphabet. But here we go ka and ka. You can put your hand here and just go k, 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 k. without the so you don't feel that much there. But if you go to g without the g, g, k, g, k. K is called an unvoiced or non-voiced letter, and g and g, its company, they're voiced. And that's an important distinction. You can see our colors also are different. The other three non-voiced that are not up there, sh, sh, s. You can put your hand, sh, sh, s. Nothing's happening down there. It's all up there in the mouth. But if you go ga, ga, ma, ja, ja, ya, it contracts, it comes together. The vocal cords come together. You may not feel it's important. In Sanskrit it's quite important, because sounds work together and react on each other also. Ka, ka, this is just extra emphasis, extra air is pushed out as you do the ka. They call it one letter, although it's two parts to it, yes. Ka, 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 ka. I'm exaggerating. Ga, 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 ga. And nga, it stays in the same location. Nga, nga. Sing has that sound. Anga has that sound. Shankara has that sound. It usually comes with another one of the family. Those are the Ka family is here. Next is the Cha family. Cha, cha, same distinctions. Cha, cha, ja, 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 ja. Nya, nya. Never comes alone, never comes in the beginning, not even at the end of a word. But Patanjali. Patanjali. Angel in English. Angel, angel. It comes with another brother or sister sound. Cannot do it alone easily. Now the tongue goes to that place which we had for the r, behind that alveolar ridge, going up to the hard palate. It's the back of the tip of tongue goes there. Ta, and touches. They're all touched or contact sounds. Ta, ta. Hatha yoga is this sound. Da, 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 da. Na, again, will never come in the beginning. It is like in prana, it comes in the middle easily of a word. Pranayama, prana. Na. We don't have it in English, but it's in the same place as the ra and the r and some other. Then most of your T's and D's in Sanskrit will be dentals, which we don't have in that form in English. So the tip of tongue to the back of the teeth. Ta, 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 da, 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 na. We have f and v in English, where the tip of tongue goes under the edge of the teeth. That does not exist in Sanskrit. So we have English T is kind of in between all these. It has more air when it's in the beginning of a word, and it is maybe more retroflex cerebral than dental. So kind of here. Have some tea. When you say it that way, have some tea, please. There's more air than with these letters. And it is more here than here. That is when you become very attentive and aware of those distinctions. Last one should be easy. Pa, 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 ba, 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 ma. So na and ma are very easy to pronounce. Babies start with mama, mama, and na also. It's called a dental. Even when you don't have teeth, you can do a sound that sounds just like it. And we have this one in English and this one, but not this one. So, babha, babha, ma. Yara lava, yara lava. Those are very soft and flowing sounds. If those are, these 25 are called contact sounds. These are small contact, a little bit of contact. They're called that, ishat sprishta. Ya, like your Y. Ra, la, va. Ya, ra, that is cerebral, where the r was. La, dental, and va. Ya, ra, la, va. Semivowels is a Western term because they are derived from the vowels. if you combine E and A, in your mouth it will make a ya. E, A, E, A, E, A, ya. Ra, 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 ra. Single vibration. L is hard, but la is easy. Dental. And ooh, wa. And wa in the beginning of words between vowels will always change to va. Va is correct every time. Wa sometimes, like Saraswati, Swami. People spell it with a W, but V is okay too. And it's always okay. Last 4 letters are called sibilants and 1 aspirate. So sha, like Shanti, Shiva, it comes easy. Shanti, Shiva, Ashwa, a horse. And this one hardly ever at all comes at the beginning of a word, the second one. Comes in the middle. Krishna, Krishna, Purusha, Purusha, Sara. Sa is distinct. These two are in fact similar. And this one is distinct, sharp sound. Sa, tongue goes towards the front. It's called a dental technically, but never do you touch your teeth. It's more coming near the gums up there, you know. Sa, everybody can distinguish a sa from a sha. 2 shas and 1 sa. Sha, sha, goes forward and up. Finally, ha, your breath, just your breath. It's a soft sound. Ha, sha, sha, sa. What they have in common, just air. They're just made of air. Then you can combine any letters, not any, but many letters will love to get together. So a k and a sha make a ksha. Ksha. We have x, they have x, ksha, so to speak. Tra, like in mantra, tra. And gya is a tricky one. We pronounce gya North Indian style. But from the writing you can see it's like a ja. So it's a jya, which changed into a gya, a nasalized Y kind of a gya. Gya, like jnana yoga. Jnana is knowledge. Agya chakra, the third eye center chakra, command center. So that sound comes, but pronounced variously by different people. Okay, kshatragya. Before talking anymore, I want to chant it again. A, E, together. Ooh, ooh. A, E, ooh, A, I, O, A. R, r, r. Ka, ga, na. Ka, ga, na. Cha, ja, ya. Ta, da, na. Ta, da, na. Ta, da, na. Pa, ma. What about Kachatatapa, 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 gajadadapa, 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 nganyana nama, nganyana nama. Yara lava, shasha saha, kshatragya. Om Shanti, enough introduction.